I think Nintendo should target the core gaming market, but I don't think they should do that at the expense of catering for the casual market as well. They should definitely cater for both. I don't think Nintendo should go solely one way or solely the other way. I feel like they should go smack down the middle, have a different style controller, have something new and fresh, and do what Nintendo have always done and try and innovate. But I feel like Nintendo should try and get the third party games as well by having a system that is easy to develop for. Welcome to another Nintendo NX video on the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button for everything Nintendo NX. If you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button and sharing this video out onto social networking platforms. It really does go a long way to help a small channel like myself. So what I want to talk about in this video is something which Takahashi, one of the higher ups at Nintendo, basically he has been talking about the Nintendo NX. Apologies if I have pronounced his name wrong. But when asked on whether the NX will be a system targeted at both core gamers and non-gamers, this is what he had to say. I can't talk about this in detail yet, but we are aiming so that neither people who like games nor mums dislike it. I think that I want to release a game device that both customers who have much experience in gaming and customers who haven't played much can enjoy greatly. So pretty much what he's saying here is that the NX will be targeted at both core gamers, people that buy Nintendo systems for Mario, Zelda, Smash Brothers, and Mario Kart and all of Nintendo's franchises, but they're also targeting kind of like with the Wii, where they had games like Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort, Wii Fit, and try and target the casual market. And this is what I pretty much said this in a video last month. I probably might have played a clip of that at the start. I might do that at the end of this video, but I said that Nintendo should target both core gamers and the casual market with the NX. Now, with the Wii U, I guess they tried to do that with the Wii U, and I guess the main challenge of targeting both core gamers and the casual gamers is that you fail to attract both of them. Like maybe because you are stretching the two demographics, maybe you will fail at attracting both demographics. Whereas if you target one of the demographics, then it is easier to attract them onto your platform. There is a danger with the NX because it is targeting both casuals and core gamers that it will fail to attract both of them. So like what I said in the I made a couple of videos on this topic already. I don't really want to repeat myself too much. I'll leave a link to those two videos in the top right, like throughout this video. Make sure you're checking out those videos. But yeah, I guess with the Wii U, it was targeting both of those markets, and it never really did a good enough job of targeting either the core gamer market or the casual market. It didn't have enough third-party games on the system. It didn't have, the third-party games that were on the system didn't come with DLC, patch support. So that definitely needs to be improved on the NX if they want to target core gamers. But I feel like when Nintendo talk about how they want to attract gamers onto the NX, I think they're just talking about their own fan base, how they're attracted by Zelda, Mario, and all of their franchises that they make for their home consoles. I think that's what they're referring to in terms of the core gamers. Casual gamers, it's going to be hard to attract them onto your system, like I've said in those two videos before, due to those people being on smartphones and tablets. But what Nintendo need to do is, if they attract these casual gamers onto their system, they can't just abandon them like what they did with the Wii. With the Wii, pretty much after Wii Sports Resort, there was barely any games that really took advantage and really catered to the casual market. So that kind of led to casual gamers moving on from the Wii to smartphones and tablets. So it is important that they have to stick to their strategy throughout the whole generation, otherwise they will lose like the casual gamers. Like they have to obviously they've got to attract them onto their system first by having something which is appealing, having something which has that wow factor, like with the Wii and the Wii remote, and having software that takes advantage of that on the NX. They need that to happen to be able to attract these core or casual gamers, I should say, onto your system. But if they do end up attracting casual gamers onto the NX, then they have to keep providing software for casual gamers throughout the whole generation. Not only would that benefit the NX, but it would benefit Nintendo going into their next system. The problem with the Wii to the Wii U is that there was barely any software there for these casual gamers. So there wasn't a continuation from Wii Sports Resort, I would say, up until the Wii U. So that is where most of the casual gamers went. They went from that period on. They went to smartphone games because there wasn't the software there. So with the NX, if it do end up attracting these casual gamers, then they have to keep providing software for these casual gamers throughout the whole generation. And like I said, it will benefit the NX, and hopefully it will benefit their next system as well. Hopefully these casual gamers will keep getting the support, and maybe they might think, you know what, I had a great time with the NX, I'm going to buy Nintendo's next system. With core gamers, it all depends on what they mean by core gamers. Do they mean like people on the other systems that buy those other systems for third party games? And if they do mean core gamers in that way, then they need to have most third party games that come out on the other systems on the NX with full patch support, with DLC as well. And in terms of the system itself, to be able to attract those sort of core gamers onto your system, then the system itself needs to be able to compete at least with the PS4. That's just my opinion. But if they mean core gamers like core gamers on the Wii U, that's pretty much what the Wii U is made of. It's made of just Nintendo fans. If they're referring to core gamers in the way of just like Nintendo fans, then I think Zelda Breath of the Wild and all of their other games that will be coming over to the system will be enough to attract Nintendo fans onto a system. I think Nintendo fans will buy a Nintendo system regardless, but yeah, it depends on what they mean by core gamers. It really does depend on what they mean by that. But I think with the NX, they definitely need to attract more than just the typical Nintendo fan onto the NX, because it didn't really work out well for the Wii U. The Wii U has sold 12 million consoles worldwide, and that is just pretty much just Nintendo fans buying that system. They need to attract the casual market. They need to attract the core gamers onto their system. But like I said at the start, there is a danger because they are targeting both markets that they fail to do enough to attract both of the markets onto their system. Because they're stretching their goals onto two different demographics, there is a danger that they will not do enough to attract one of them. It might flop like what the Wii U did. The NX has to do a better job than the Wii U at attracting both markets. So for the casual market, you're going to have something which has that wow factor, and you have to have the software that backs that up. And for core gamers on the other systems, you need to have a system that is powerful enough that can compete with the PS4, that can have third-party games, like most of the third-party games on the system, have all of the DLC, full patch support as well, and have a controller that core gamers want as well. So it needs to come with maybe something different, but also with its own Wii U Pro controller, maybe having an upgraded Wii U Pro controller. But yeah, this is what I've said all along that Nintendo should do. It's going to be interesting to see how Nintendo will target both markets with the NX. I guess we don't have that long to find out, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, I think a lot of people will be dismissive of the fact that Nintendo want to target the casual market, but I feel like with the casual market you can have great experiences like Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort coming from Nintendo targeting the casual market. So yeah, I'm all in favour of Nintendo targeting the casual market as well as the core gamer market as well. So yeah, that's just pretty much it for this video. I don't want to repeat myself and repeat what I've said in the 2 videos which I have linked in the top right of this video. So yeah, that is just pretty much all I need to talk about in this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Definitely looking forward to hearing what you have to say. But for the moment, that is it for this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.